So now it's 6 minutes warm-up time for the semi-finals 500 meters.
Yeah, last year in this event, only Perez from Colombia won the gold medal. She's not here this year. We have Angie Su and Leticia Šimek, who became second and third last year. But will we see them in the semi-final, Jan?
No, we're not seeing them here on the list. The first semi-final.
Oh yeah, we see Angie Su.
Oh,
she's in the second semi-final.
Oh, and she also became second on 1,000 meters, so she's a girl to watch.
She's in good shape.
Yeah, in the first semi-final we have Christine Sarmiento from Colombia, Jaini Pajaro from Colombia, Erin Jackson from the USA, and from Chile, Javere Vargas. This is going to be an interesting semi-final.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward how the Colombians will do their race. Because you see, normally they are having really good tactics, but now with a 25-meter extra, it's maybe a bit different.
Yeah, and what about the time? Is the time important also here, or just the place?
Just the place. Only the first two will go to the final. And there we are racing with 4.
Yeah, and Erin Jackson. That's quite a story, huh?
That's quite a story. She made her debut last year on the Olympics, and she was skating on the ice only for 3 months. It's an impressive story.
So, will she be able to beat one of the Colombian girls?
Well, and Erin in good shape can beat everyone, but it won't be easy.
So this year it's new. The 500 meters normally started just in front of the corner. They changed it because it was not fair, they said, so they gave the 500 meter 40 meters extra.
Yeah, they actually call it now 500 meters plus D, and the plus D means plus distance. So also a new name for this event. So we might get a new world record also, I guess, for a new distance. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think so. So what will be the time? We really
well,
don't know.
in the quarterfinals, we've seen the fastest time of 45:01 from Kerstin Sarmiento from Colombia, and also 45.1 from Erin Jackson. So I think we will go into the 44s.
Yeah, but it could be a little bit different because in the heats they go for time because they qualify on time.
Yeah, but in the
technical one, huh?
In the quarterfinal they don't have to make a time.
Oh. So you're right. So we're looking at the time in 44.
Yeah, I think so. It's only 0.01 from 44, so we're already close to the 44. Maybe even in the heats they already did a 44. But as Jan said, we will see 2 Colombian girls, 1 girl from USA and 1 girl from Chile in the first semi-final. And in the second semi-final we see Yi-Soo An from Korea, Vanessa Herzog from Austria, Julia Bongiorno from Italy, and So Young Shin from Korea. So we see 2 Korean girls in the second semi-final. And there we have Vanessa Herzog with already 1 false start. But now on to the first semi-final, 500 meter senior ladies.
Yeah, and we see the 2 Colombian girls in the first starting positions. It's always an advantage.
Yeah, it is. You have to make the shortest way. You can just go straight to the corner. But we see Erin Jackson who took the lead.
Ooh, that's a surprise. Ooh,
oh.
And they're fighting in the corner. They're fighting in the corner.
Already in the first one.
Ooh, there is a
what will they do? Do we have a warning? Do we have a DQ? We don't know yet.
Erin Jackson now is in last position. The other Colombian girl is now in the lead. And behind her is the guy from Chile, Javere Vargas.
Yeah, we see Jaini Pajaro in first now. And Kerstin Sarmiento on the outside. So she's taking over.
So the 2 Colombians are leading now. Just 1 corner to go. It looks like they are going to be the first and second in this semi-final. But what will the judges do?
They are fighting again. First and second Colombia, but what will they do with the first corner? Unofficial.
Yeah, a lot of grabbing in the first corner. It looked like Jackson was already on the line and the Colombian girl took the inside, crossed the line, but maybe she was pushed by Jackson. We couldn't see it clear. It's going to be interesting what the judges will say.
And we see a time of 46.379 for Kerstin Sarmiento from Colombia. This morning she was a bit faster, Jan.
Yeah, but we saw a lot of fighting here. A really slow first 100 meter.
Yeah, she was already fighting in the first corner.
So in the second heat we have Vanessa Herzog. She is a big surprise at this tournament.
Yeah, she is, but I just want to go back to the first semi-final. You see, now in the replay again, yeah, okay, she's pushed, but she, later in the corner, she moved her complete feet in the line, in the red part of the track.
Well, I'm happy I'm not a judge.
Yeah, me too. It's not our decision. Let's see what they do. As soon as we know, we will let you know.
I think they make a decision before the second heat is starting, because they're skating again.
Yeah, we see the judges talking to each other. They're walking back to their positions now, so I think they made a decision. It's a big difference if you have two Colombians in the final or only one. We didn't hear anything so far, so we will just focus on the second semi-final with two Korean girls, one from Austria and one Italian girl.
Yeah, when we see the second and third of the 1,000 meters yesterday. Second became Yisuel An. And third was Vanessa Herzog.
The referee wants to watch the video of the first 500 meter. So the second semi-final should wait a bit more.
No, they wait until the decision after this race or after the men's race. So now we're gonna start with the second half final.
Yeah, now we see on screen another time what's happening here. Other's hands like they were friends, but I don't think they were, Jan.
I don't think so. Well, the next semi-final is on the starting line.
Yeah, already Vanessa with a false start. And she got the first medal ever from Austria yesterday in the World Championship.
Can she get a second?
Oh, false start.
I think the outside girl from South Korea, Seong Chin.
Yeah, she had to make a fast start because she's starting from the outside.
Yeah, and if you make a fast start, are you allowed to do it again?
No. In the whole tournament, you only have one false start. If you make a second one, you're out. So we have now the girl from Korea, Seo Young-shin with a false start, and we have Vanessa Bittner with a false start. And then you get a yellow card, and 2 times yellow, like in soccer, it's red, so you're out. And then you get a disqualification on technical fault, so you're still able to raise the next one.
Yeah, the judge shows the Korean girl the yellow card. So Seek is out, they're on the start.
And they're good now. We see Buongiorno in first.
And, 2 girls from South Korea in second and third position, and Vanessa Herzog, the third bronze medal winner of the 1,000 meters, is in last position.
Yeah, you see the second Korean girl controlling her, going a bit to the outside now.
And Vanessa has a lot of speed as she's moving up. She's moving up to the second or third position.
Oh, and they grabbing.
Now with 1 lap to go.
Still Buongiorno in first. And Yi-Sul An from Korea in second.
And I think the South Korean guy
and we see a nice move from the Korean girl on. And also Vanessa Bittner moved up. And we see An Yi-Sul first and Vanessa Herzog in second position. So we have a final normally with Yisoo on, Vanessa Herzog, and maybe 2 Colombian girls, or only 1. We don't know yet.
We'll see. There, the second semi-final. Oh no, the first semi-final of the senior men. Ja, en daar is de eerste halve finale op de 500 meter heren met aan de start Michelle Mulder. Gemakkelijk gaat zijn serie niet zijn, Lisanne.
Nee, zeker niet. We hebben daarbij Edwin Estrada from Colombia, Pedro Causil from Colombia, Joseba Fernandez from Spain, and Michelle Mulder from the Netherlands.
Yeah, and what a big heat is this. Edwin Estrada, who was the world champion from last year on this distance, and we have Pedro Causil, who is multiple world champion. They are really good. And then we have Joseba Fernandez, also a world champion.
Yeah, actually last year Lucas Silva from Chile was world champion. We don't see him in the semi-finals. Joseba Fernandez was 3rd last year, and then we got Hong from Korea, but he's also not in the semi-final. But these guys are all world champion, all former world champion, Jan.
Yeah, this is going to be a really tough race, and the start is so important.
Yeah. Oh, false start. And you hear the crowds.
So Michelle Mulder took the first false start of this tournament. So no problems here, but don't do it again.
Yeah, you have to beat the Colombians at the start, because otherwise it would be really hard to pass when they are in 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, the Colombian tactic is most likely one guy takes the lead and the second guy tries to stop at the pace a little bit, so there is a gap.
And everybody's quiet now. And they're off. Oh! And we see Michel in 3rd now. Oh! Can he make advantage of this?
Ooh, a lot of fighting in the first corner.
Yeah, we see on the outside Pedro Causil with a lot of speed now. He passed Michelle Mulder, and he's moving up to 2nd now.
Oh, Pedro Causil taking the lead, and Edwin Estrada is in 2nd position now. Jose Fernandez in 3rd, 1 lap to go.
Michel can build up, but can he build up enough to pass 2 skaters?
Oh, Michelle Mulder is on the outside, and the Colombian guys are on the inside. They are in the leading. The first 2 positions, Colombia. Can they make it to the finish?
Colombia. 2 times Colombia. Oh.
Ja, en dat is jammer voor Michelle Mulder. Hij zal zich niet plaatsen voor de 500 meter op deze afstand. Dit is wel zijn beste prestatie ooit op een piste op de 500 meter. Hij was al eens wereldkampioen, maar dat was op de weg.
But what a nice move from Pedro Causil from Colombia. From 4th to 1st. Of course, he had a bit help of his teammate in the lead.
Yeah, but I think Pedro Causil is the guy with the most speed in this tournament. We saw him passing. So now there's the 2nd heat. With the French guy Elton de Souza, German Simon Albrecht, Korean guy Yongshin Kim, and Argentinian guy Juan Araldi.
Yeah, I'm missing Gwendal Le Piver here.
Yeah, Gwendal had a tough quarterfinal. He was fighting with the South Korean guys who were together, but no disqualifications there, so Gwendal was...
I see a disqualification from the Korean guy who was grabbing.
Yeah, it was a little bit team play, but they decided not to disqualify the other South Korean guy.
Okay. Well, we see here a guy from France, Germany, Argentina, and Korea.
Yeah, and in that same quarterfinal, Frenchman Elton de Souza was in that heat, and he showed a lot of speed in the last 2 laps. So he's really a guy to watch. He won his heat.
Yes, Simon Albrecht. He's former world champion. Jan, what do you expect from him?
Yeah, he won the 300 meters last year, right?
Oh, so he will be the 300-meter champion forever from now on.
Maybe. Or they change it again. That's a possibility. And the crowd goes crazy now. It's not full yet, but maybe later this evening. So if you want to come, join us here in the beautiful stadium.
Yeah, we will start the finals at 8, I think. Or maybe after this, straight after this semi-final. So if you're nearby, come. There's still some places, and the Dutchies need your support.
So now the guys go to the starting line. On the inside, we have the French guy.
Elton de Souza. He's also good in long distance, Jan.
He can do any distance, I think. Maybe the points race is his weakest. And Simon Albrecht is always quick off the start. So I expect he will take the lead. And they're off.
He won't take the lead.
No.
He's in 3rd position.
It's the guy from South Korea, Jim Moon Kim, who is in the lead now. And with 2 laps to go. And we see Elton de Souza in 2nd position. Simon Albrecht is in 3rd. And Elton de Souza is known for really nice moves. So I expect a move from him and try to win this heat.
Yeah, we see the Korean guy in 1st now. He was 3rd last year in the 100-meter on the road. So I think we will see him later again. Also today in the final, as it looks now.
Yeah, we Oh, it's South Korea who takes the lead, and Elton de Souza is 2nd. And these are the guys who are in the final. Elton de Souza and Jong-Jin Kim.
You saw Juan Cruz Araldi fighting with Simon Albrecht in the last corner, and they both didn't make it to the final.
So the final will be with the 2 Colombian guys, Edwin Estrada and Pedro Casil, and the French guy, Elton de Souza, together with Jing Jong Kim.
Yes, another fast time of 43.1. We have a disqualification in the women's event. Kerstin Sarmiento got a DQ. So we will see Javiera Vargas from Chile in the final today in the 500 meters. So in the women event we have Jaini Pajaro and Javiera Vargas from Chile in the final. And we have Vanessa Herzog and Angie Sul in the final of the 500-meter ladies. Afval en punten. Dit is bijna niet te volgen.